Alright guys, we're at sneak peek going on and we got our packs. Second sneak peek of the day. What do we got? What do we got going on here? Dang. Come on. Pull juice.
There's the Dingrissu.
Yo, you just got it. Wait, didn't you just buy one though?
Yesterday, but now I got another one.
Damn.
Dingrissu.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
Bad my ass.
Dude, this is like first blood style. Let's see. Oh man. Yo.
Did you need that?
Well, Italy was pulled.
I got the
and
big
oh,
one.
you pulled Dingirsu. Where's the Astro? Wait, I can't believe it. You got Dingirsu and Astrom already. Sweet.
Orcus Crescendo.
There's your climax. And now comes my fucking secret rares. We're gonna pull absolute ass. Here you go.
Friday.
Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Again, we pulled Baby Firewall of our last sneak, whatever. And then we just bought the rest of what we needed. If we pull like mining, sure, that's fine. I don't like Salomon Great, so I don't care.
That's the Salomon Great part I pulled yesterday.
Oh yeah, you did pull that shit, didn't you?
Man.
I
got the wrong
hold on.
yesterday.
Okay, so Side Reflector. I gotta take a look at these rares, because some of these rares are pretty good. Let's see, if we get, what was it, Manhunt, that's okay. Oh, Chain Hole. Nope. Garbage. Come on. These last two, we're gonna bust. Yeah, we're definitely gonna bust. Last pack, boys. Yeah, Adam robbed the secrets out of the kit, so yeah. We pulled ass secrets.
Out of the kit.
Or we pulled. Whew. I know you're not gonna do anything with that Astrom. He's gonna need it.
Yeah, I actually do want to borrow it.
We're loving and hating and making scenes. Now we just see everything we believe.
Yo, what's going on, guys? This is your boy J Money here, and it's been a bit. Feeling pretty stuffy. Ooh, just coming right back down here. Brings those allergies right back. So, I'm just going to discuss what happened in the past 48 hours. Because, you know, pretty important stuff. First off, I moved. I ended up moving back to Texas. It was a long drive. Got back at 3 o'clock in the morning on Friday. Or on Saturday, actually. You know, got everything situated just a little bit, just enough to where I can get myself out of my car. I go to sleep at 4 o'clock in the morning. Get about 2 hours of sleep, and I immediately go to regionals. So, I'm under 2 hours of sleep. We're at this regional. You know, me and my buddies. And, yeah. We go. And I decided to go with Necroz, because that was a good call for me, you know, in terms of what's to be expected and all that. But before that, I want to go ahead and let you know what happened while I was there. So, entry pack, we pull the Thanos Dragon. We pull the Thanos Dragon out of our entry pack. Or out of mine, and that was really nifty because I already had 3 Thanos Dragons. I could use it for trade bait because I knew Sneak Peek was also that week, or was also on Saturday and everything. So they also did a Sneak Peek at the regional, which was really good. So I knew I could use that for trade bait. So before our rounds even started, I went to the vendors, saw this Vermilion Dragon Mac, and I'm like, well, I plan to get World Legacy Burgeoning at some point, so I better have this card on hand now before it ever has a chance to go up. So I picked that card up. So they didn't start Sneak Peek until after round 1. So after round 1, I get my Sneak Peek. I pulled a secret and an ultra rare. I pulled Baby Firewall Dragon. If you can see it, this stupid glare. Should probably have these cards out of the sleeve, but Bam, there it is. Baby Firewall Dragon. I was glad I pulled it because that was one of the 6 secrets I needed. And we pulled She-Orcus Dingirsu. Or Dingirsu, the Orcus of the Evening Star. Whatever you want to call it. So, those are good pulls because I also needed Dingirsu because I plan to play Orcus. All kinds of builds of Orcus. So, those were good pulls. They weren't Miko, they weren't, Metro City, Ashram, or any of that other stuff, but I know some other, this is regional, and I'm pretty sure a ton of people got sneak peeks, so I'm pretty sure I was going to find somebody with those cards. Now, the first thing I did come across is somebody with Miko, and I legit said, hey, I don't care what it's going to, I will, $60 right now, I'm not leaving this building without that card. So we went outside and sold it there. And I got it. I didn't know how much it was worth. I did not care. I just wanted to leave the building with that card. I just wanted to guarantee myself having that card before I left. So, next, Metro City Ashram, ran into somebody. I said $40, go outside, do it that way. Made the sale there. Then, I found somebody with a Cherubini after round 4. Oh my god. It looks so... Ooh, the glare. There you go. Oh my god, this looks so bad. I'm going to work on angles, guys. I will work on, the best angle I possibly can. Because this is bad. I'm, right next to the window and it's creating glares. He said the Cherubini is valued at 50, so I said 50. But he was, acting really hesitant, so I said, sure, $60, just so I can have it. Just give me the card. So, we went outside, we took care of it there. Next, I got some of the smaller cards that I was looking for. We got Demigear and World Legacy Burgeoning. We finally got our hands on those cards. So, bada bing, bada boom, we got every single rare we need at the moment, except one, which was Italy. So, I ran into somebody who did, in fact, want that Thanos that I pulled out of my entry pack. So, that being said, I look through his stuff, and I see this. I see this Ulti Galatea. And I'm like, yeah, I definitely want this card. This card right here, it looks so clean as an Ulti. It looks like it pops out of the card. It literally looks like it's coming out. It looks 3D. It looks so good. And he really didn't want to give up the Galatea. He'd rather have offered me another Miko, which I already had, and things like that. But nah, player. I want that Galatea. And so I not only managed to get the Galatea, but I also got the Italy. I got it's not Astro Nightmare Italy anymore. It's Nightmare Incarnation Italy. So I got the Ulti Galatea. I got the Italy. I maxed out my 1-for-1, so I got my Ultra 1-for-1, which I will need for the Baby Firewall Dragon. And I just got a random B-Cop because I don't have it. And some more notable cards that I needed to pick up just to have. Marduk and the World Challenge Card Dragon, Armaduke. Great. And some of the incantation stuff. So, I know a lot of Necros players are going to say, the creator is bad, but guys, we're about to enter a very, very control-heavy format. Control-heavy formats, you're going to need to anticipate playing a grind game. This card allows you to play a grind game with your opponent if you need to, which you're probably going to because there's a lot of control decks. Let me tell you what my matchups were. I played against I scrubbed out around 6. Round 6, after my 3rd loss, I decided to drop out of the regional. I played against 3 Salamangreat and 3 anti-meta decks. There were a ton of anti-meta decks there. It was absolutely insane. 2 Inspector Border dot decks with the floodgates and all that other mess, and I didn't play against Subterra Guru. Thank God I didn't play against that deck, but I saw a few there. There's a few Subterra Guru there. I didn't see any Altergeist, but I played against some other stun deck. I don't even remember what it was. I played against 3 stun decks and 3 Salamangreats. All my losses were surprisingly Salamangreat. Salamangreat is supposed to be an absolute free matchup for this deck. simply for the fact that Unicorn literally just wins against the deck. But problem was, I think out of all those matches, I only got to summon Unicorn once. And, surprise, surprise, it was due to things like this. Like, case in point, one particular hand, I ended up getting, where is it? I'm going to pull out all the cards right quick. There we go. I think this is what it was. Not sure. Where are you at? There's this. Alright. This and alright. So I open a lot of times I would open hands like this. I would open like a Valk, a Trish, a Gungnir, which this is a 1 of, this is a 2 of. Still managed to open them all together. Like this, and I think I opened like a Thanos on one of those hands. My opponent plays and he triggers a Thanos, I drop the Thanos, but what do I draw? I draw a Ghost Spell and the Incantation Ritual spell. I'm like, well, still can't play. Surprise, surprise. But that wasn't really all that contributed. I got anti-spelled 5 times. 5 times. Anti-spell was just everywhere. Everybody's decided anti-spell. And especially against Salad, if you get anti-spelled, you're probably not going to resolve any ritual spells, because what I've been doing all day was just grabbing ritual spells, setting multiples, so in case they got rid of one, I would still have multiples. And to my surprise, Heat Leo is not once per turn. So I would have my opponents just hard make Heat Leo, shuffle one back, Reincarnation, link summon another Heat Leo, spin it, or spin a second one back to the deck, because somehow that card's not once per turn. I don't know how that's not once per turn, but whatever. And then they will grab Rage, set Rage, and then Rage more cards. And then just Jaguar another Heat Leo, and just do it again. And so I never got to resolve a ritual spell, even under a card like Anti-Spell. And that was rough. So guys, games 2 and 3 Salad might not be as free of a matchup if you are playing Necros, because everybody's playing Anti-Spell. It's probably because of Pendulums. Not really sure, but I'm guessing that's why that is. Anti-Spell plus Heat Leo is really, really devastating. So, you're going to have sides for Anti-Spell now. Or just things like Typhoon, because they're going to have a field spell. It's just the way it's going to be. So, I went 3-3, and then after my third loss, I decided to drop. Now, moving on to the next day, which is Sunday, which was yesterday. Second day of Sneak Peek. We, go in the locals, do our tournament. And I decided to take this deck. I decided to take World Chalice to my local, because I finally got everything. We got to play new cards and new ban list. I lost 3 of my matches. Now granted, I play 3, there's 3 different builds I have for this deck. The build I chose to play was the Hard Go Second build. The build where I wanted to blind second. I had Pancratopsis in the main, Kaiju's in the main, Mind Control's in the main, Thanos in the main, Deshrudos, Yazis. Mare is actually pretty good, because it gets you, it's a tuner itself, so you can, after you drop its level and summon tokens, you can use Mare in 1 token and just summon Miko, the Synchro, and just start popping off, which I've did a few times. And things like that. So, now granted, we are playing new ban lists and new set cards, so combining a new set and a new ban list, especially as impactful as this set with all these really good cards, that completely just shakes up the metagame. But so I have to I had to consistently have in the back of my head, this is not a defined format. This is something that I'm not educated on anything regarding this new stuff, you know, what's to be. All I can do is predict. Now, that still didn't change the fact that losing 3 rounds with this deck, you know, a deck that I'm really, really good at using, that shit hurt. I felt really, really defeated at the same time, regardless of all of the unknown variables, you know. Regardless of all of that, you know, at the end of the day, my knowledge and my skill with this deck alone should have been enough to at least win most of my matches. I lost 3 and only won 1. I did play all anti-meta / control. I played 2 Salamangreat, an Inspector Border Dot deck. I don't know where these decks keep coming from, but it's whatever. And a control version of Burning Abyss. You know, with Cherubini, of course. So, moving into the future, I mean, all day I'm just like, man, maybe I shouldn't be going blind second against stun decks. You know, because that was my mistake. I would have won that match if I didn't blind second against a stun deck. But, you know, that's my fault. But, you know, this is lack of education. But, instead of having Thanos, I knew I should have probably played evenly in the main. Simply for the fact that I knew that this was going to be a much more control-based format because Manhunt's a card, Mystic Mind's a card, all kinds of stuff. So I thought, hey, if we're going to be playing against more control decks, Thanos might not be that great. And so, but I opted to play Thanos anyway. I resolved it a couple times. All the rest of those instances, if that was evenly, I could have easily been blowing out my my matchups. So, you know, lack of education did kind of contribute. It did contribute, but at the same time, this was also a brand new deck with a brand new playstyle. Again, a hard go second playstyle, playing Astrum, Demigear, things like that. All the new cards in tandem, like Burgeonings, we were playing all of it. Now, we haven't played that build before, so, you know, uneducated with that sort of build might also contribute. But again, I still felt really, really, I took it personally. I really did take it personally because, again, just even losing 1 round with that deck is a no-no for me. Losing even 1 round is no, it doesn't cut it. But again, I have 3 different builds. I'm gonna try. There's either a Guard Dragon build or an Orcus build I want to go with. I'm not sure, but this is what's been going on the past 48 hours. I got little sleep and went to regional, and you know, went to locals, and you know, just to try and feel out the future metagame. So that's my prediction. The future metagame is going to be very, very control based because Manhunt / Crackdown is a card. Mystic Mind, I'm already seeing people trying to pick those cards up, so I'm already anticipating people playing that deck. Get your gate blockers, because that is a hard counter to it because your opponent, you can't respond to it. And yeah, that is what's been going on the past 48 hours. So, that being said, guys, thank you so much for your patience. I will start uploading on a regular basis now. Moving and all that stuff, it's crazy. But I'm back in Texas. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This is J Money. I am.
Through the wastelands, through the